Boys and girls, welcome to Mr. Howie's Neighborhood. And today, we're going to be talking about technology. And I know all of you think you know how to use technology, but I'm here to give you some tips, tricks, and hacks to improve your business communication effectiveness and hopefully increase your profitability in your company. Now, every single one of you has one of these, a smartphone. This happens to be my burner phone. My real phone is right there. Now, I have some experience in communications. Just recently, T-Mobile actually put me in texting jail for sending 3,000 texts in 13 days. So apparently, unlimited texting doesn't mean unlimited texting. The technicality was that they got me on breaking the rules of texting, which means you can't send a certain number of texts within a certain amount of time, and you can't copy and paste texts even if you change the person's name. And it looks like phishing or spamming if you have links to things, because I always have links to stuff, to go to a Facebook page or maybe to a website or buy tickets to stuff. So anyway, I broke the terms of the agreement with T-Mobile. I was only in texting jail for 4 days, but I immediately switched to my backup phone, and then I switched to an app called WhatsApp. Then I started making groups there, and within an hour I was back to bombarding people with very valuable information. Now, once a month I do what's called dialing for dollars. If a client should owe me some money and it goes over 30 days, I start leveraging all forms of technology. So we send an email, then we follow up with a text message. Then if I know they've engaged with me on social media, I might send them a messenger or a WhatsApp or a LinkedIn message with a copy of their invoice and the date that it was originally sent, with links to Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, and also to do a direct deposit. So most of you are using this thing as a toy, but this thing is actually a tool. Now, here's the big rule of thumb I want you to remember. The more important the message is, the more forms of communication you have to leverage to get that message across. But some of you are just sending out an email for something that's really important, and then what happens? The client or the prospect says, "Oh, I never saw that email." If you're like me, I have 18,000 unread emails. I don't look at emails. Well, Howie, how do you do business? Well, my office answers emails from clients, but if you're sending me an email to go to your 40th birthday party, I'm probably not gonna get it. But if you really want me to be there, I want you to send me a text, and if it's really, really important, I want you to call me. Imagine that. My kids don't even call. They have unlimited calling. They don't call. They only message. Now, we're doing face-to-face. How much more effective is that than any other form of communication? So here's what I want you to think about moving forward. If it's a very important message, engage more avenues of delivery and go more towards face-to-face, and if not phone call, and if not a text, and if not an email, and then social media. That's the hierarchy. The more important, the more you want to engage personally and have interpersonal communication. That's what it is after all. And if it's not important, send an email and probably nobody's going to see it.